Deep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead.
Oh,
Now,
snap.
you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this
Oh, you see the cord?
kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not
He unplugged it with his shoe.
here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this
Oh,
thing
he
supposed
got
to be
built
plugged
with
in?
confidence.
I stumbled on it.
Too much, matter of fact.
Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Killed himself.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps
All right.
he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
All right, so we're gonna use this button. I think it opens up the gate. That was actually a really good little thing right there. Just before you go into the next area, you know, it gives you a little something there to do. What's that? Oh, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Oh, they're giving me all kinds of... Oh my god. What's that? Oh, hey, dude. It's, Oh, he's got... Oh, snap. He's got other people. Okay, that's 2 or 3. Oh, God, he got really close. Oh, wait, where did that guy come from? Hey, man. Dude! Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, I died. Okay, so they just show up wherever, dude. Alright, so I think I'm gonna just keep going here. Make sure I'm reloaded. Velvet. Revolve. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna have to leave that in there. Oh, oh God. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to handle these guys one at a time, or something. Looks like I'm gonna have to handle one at a time. Okay, so here we go. I've died a whole bunch already, so. Okay, let's get these guys first. Okay, that's 2, 3, boom, done. Okay. That makes no sense. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a shotgun on this guy. Because he's being a... Reload battery. There we go. Get rolled. Okay.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Okay, so... Okay, it looks like the shotgun is kind of like the boss gun. I mean, I haven't used a flare on him, so I don't know. Maybe it would be more convenient. I don't think I guess I can't pick any more stuff up. Use one of my flares. Reload it. Okay. I'm gonna look back here because I was back here earlier. Just skip this area. This part. I can't tell when I run out of stamina, so that's a little something there. I don't know when I run out. Alright, let's keep it moving. We're almost there.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
So we have to go around.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Alright, so we got this page and I think another page to take a look at.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice. I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Wait. Say what? Hang on, what? I don't know if you guys, just...
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
So we're suffering amnesia. Pretty much. Okay, so the note said, in this gas station's garage. Okay, so we gotta look for a TV. So it already told us...
It was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
It just said that in the note. So the note was telling us what...
All right.
There it is, there's the light.
Keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her
Oh, my
back.
flashlight
The story
freaked me out a
won't
little
come
bit.
true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy.
Yeah,
Was I
I know.
losing my mind?
That's what the note out there just said. So we're gonna be looking for a man. What's up?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Whoa, what in the world is going on, dude? What is going on? So the pier is still there, but there's a road. Say what?
Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Just like to say, welcome back to more of the Alan Wake game here. Apparently, this is 3 years ago. God, what is going on?
Home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
She's like yelling at the top of her lungs. How big is this apartment?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Damn, I'm walking around like this is my house. Like I know where the bathroom is. I know where the kitchen is. Watch this be the study. Oh wait, it's locked. Okay. Got a coffee there. Nope, this is the study. Yep. This is the hallway to the laundry room. Or bathroom. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Let's turn the radio on. Wait, so what room is she in?
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Alan Wake books. There they are. And clear day. I'm gonna not read it, but have it read the page just a bit.
Oh, hey.
There's
I
an
just finished
art
those cover
study.
mock-ups.
What
They're
in
on
the
your
world?
desk. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, give me
No
a second.
kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. This Alice person must be like, cause she's I wouldn't say that's obsession, but look at this art that she has done. She did this. Proud of you. Where are we going? Oh wait, I'm supposed to be in here. Okay, so examine cupboard. And what is there an indication? Oh, is it in here? Oh. Is it on the desk? Is it this? Must be in another room. Ah, yes. On the desk.
These look really good.
But right? Holy.
Sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh, you're okay.
Alan?
You're okay. You're okay.
Alan,
You're okay.
Please check the fuse box.
You're okay.
Right
Just stay here.
I'm on it, honey.
Please
Just stay here.
hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You
Hey.
okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
It just really spooked me.
Don't
Don't
worry.
be.
We'll just break out the candles.
Yeah, let me find him.
I know
no.
it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
Well, I mean, he's got evidence.
Even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Got some fake kissing going on. You know, what the police outside for?
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that?
Is this
Mr. Wake,
present?
how are you feeling?
Not good.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
I hope so. I hope she's not dead. Alright, let's go move on. This sheriff person. Maybe we should look out. Oh, read. Disappearance. Oh no. When did he go missing? Oh no. There's a cat.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
Hey.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
Okay.
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Hang on, I'm
We were
staying on this
arguing.
here
I
chair.
walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Ooh.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need
Hey.
some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Wait, what?
Quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and then
Mulligan
pretty
here.
badly.
I'm
He
at
started
Stucky's
shouting
gas
like that the
station with
moment he
Thornton.
woke up.
There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that.
Oh, they're talking about Stucky.
Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Did we kill Stucky?
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
This guy is straight up in the darkness.
Hey, please help me, man! I hate this! I can't stand the dark anymore!
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Okay. So it's not like it didn't
told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Okay, so it's gonna be this way.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
This sounds like something that
Alice's
is
driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
What?
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice.
A week?
Sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Why don't you just tell the...
writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Barry the agent showed up.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously,
wait
Al,
here.
what you were saying in the car, just listen to me.
Bye.
I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later? Wait here. I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay.
Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Hi, dude. Oh my god, he just would not hush, would he?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just
Thanks,
be
man.
careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Leave that light on. What's this? Batteries? Nice. Seems like the house came loaded. So what's over here is turn this light on. Does that turn it? Nope, that turns it off. So, that. We got a fire. Yep. Yep, we're good to go. Alright. Wait. Okay, we're going. We're going.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Later, dude. Alright, let's check this paper out.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
I'm starting to notice he's saying Alan instead of, you know, me or I. So, check see what's in here.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Oh, just a bird. Just a bird.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy if you
Well, that's fine.
This game does a lot of talking. Oh, that's moving around. What was that? Are you actually gonna work? Oh my god, it's another one, folks!
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
That one there was a little different than the last one. Yeah, that was a little different than the last one. That was still good and stuff. Alright, so we're continuing on down this road. What's this say?
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Well, that's scary. I'm gonna stand here in this light.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on!
Oh God!
I'm coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me!
What in the world happened here?
Help me! Can you hear me?
I'm trying. I'm out of stamina.
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here. Hey. Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had
Is he
happened.
in a cage? Why is the dog in a cage? I mean, I understand he has a broken foot, but why put him in the cage? Okay, this door is locked. Wait, so where is what's the name? I can't get into that area. Where's Barry? Did Barry leave? Where is the stairs? What?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Again, there's so much disconnection. Got a letter on the floor.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Well, something's about to happen. To where I have to dodge an axe. A lot of shortage of electricity happening. Disconnected electricity.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with glowing patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I shot it.
I just need to take my senses.
My shotgun, my flare gun is gone. What happened to Rusty?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
What in the world?
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing! Purchase a park.
Fishing.
License!
What? Is that Rusty?
At all times. Rusty?
Rusty, no!
It's Rusty.
Two bears and wolves never approached any other closer than... That's us, really.
Wait, I ducked it. Come on. Okay, so we pretty much killed everybody here. I think we also killed Alice. I feel like we killed Alice as well. Ah, yes. The light.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it. In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Dead? I mean, I hate to be like that, but is she dead? Okay.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Oh. I have a shotgun. Please let it be a flare in here. What is that? Batteries. Yay, it's a flare gun. Alright, sweet. See if there's anything else over here. Everything's pretty much good, I guess. Alright, so if you go back that way, there's a shotgun and like bullets and stuff. So, good thing I went that way. There we go. my player wasn't as fluent that time. And oh, okay, so there's two ways to go again. So this way. What's up here? Is there anything up here but just a slope? Oh, it's just a slope. That's it. I'm like not even going the direction they're telling me to go. I'm seeing these paths. So I'm just taking these paths. Look at there, a note. Let's check out this note.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Okay, there's a missing page we gotta find. Ah, this is horrible. Oh, hey. Ow. Waste that. God damn it. Come on, man. Ugh. Come on. What? That's been tough. It's been tough. It has been tough.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Reload. It's the axe again. At least I tell you there's bears around, so let's keep an eye out for that. Hey dude. What are you doing? Okay, don't have one of those. Ow! Ugh. Oh, hey. All right. So somehow we got to get beyond that gate. So yeah, it's definitely not back here. Another page.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
It's like we're in a mine area. Oh.
Shit.
Well, that ain't good. Oh.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Thank you, man.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
Alright, so I want to thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. This is the 4th part of Alan Wake Remastered. It's been a really fun ride playing this game. The story, I'm still lost, but I think that's the whole point of it is. But anyway, without further ado, let us get into it. Thank you so much for clicking.